everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing a get ready with me. I was invited to the first ever NYX Cosmetics store grand opening, and I thought I'd share my look for the event. So let's get started. First things first, let me put my hair away. So I'm just clipping it like this. Next, I like to prep my face by applying this tinted moisturizer by NYX, of course. So I'm just working that all over my face, and then I wait for about 5 minutes to set, and then that's when I move on to my face primer. For my face primer, I'm actually going to use two primers. One is this Porefessional by Benefit. And I'm just applying that underneath my eyes, pretty much everywhere. Once it's set, I move on to my NYX Pore Filler Face Primer. And I really make sure that I get it on pretty much everywhere. So using your hands is the best way to do that because it just melts the product. For foundation, I am applying a NYX Cosmetics HD Foundation in Warm Sand. And I'm applying with the Sigma's Flat Kabuki brush, F80. And I will have all the links down below, so don't forget to check that out. And now to cover my dark circles, I am using this NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette. And I'm just mixing those two colors. And as you can see, I'm just applying it where the dark circles are. Then with this dual blending sponge by Motives, I am just blending away. Since I'm going for a super glam look, I am using this NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in yellow for my highlight. So I'm applying it underneath my eyes, at the tip of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, cupid's bow, and the chin. And I'm using the same dual blending sponge to blend it all together. Then I'm taking this banana powder by Benai, and I'm just applying that to set the under eye concealer, my forehead, chin, the cupid's bow, and I'm using the sponge again to apply that. You can actually use a brush if you'd like. This has got to be one of my favorites, cream contour, and this one's by Motives. This is their Fire Sculpt series, and I'm using the shade Blaze. I'm using this Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm using that to line it and blending it at the same time. And when I'm blending, I try to blend with lighter strokes instead of a heavy one because I don't want my foundation or whatever's on my face to move around. I'm taking the banana powder again, but this time with a small fluffy brush, and I'm defining my contour line. With Tarte Swirl Power Contour and Bronzer Brush, I'm taking the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and I'm setting my cream contour with this. And as you can see, I am just pretty much defining the contour. And yeah, just keep blending it away. And with heavier contour, I usually contour like around my forehead, the hollows of my cheekbones, the jawline, don't forget the neck, and then the last contour I do is the nose. And here I am taking the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I am actually using that to contour my nose. To highlight, I am using Artist Couture Gold Digger Diamond Glow Powder. And I'm using Sigma's tapered highlighting brush. I like to apply the highlight on the highest points of my face. And I like applying it here just because it helps blend out the contour so you don't get that harsh line. It'll just look seamless. And yeah. For blush, I am using Benefit's Rockateur blush. I like to apply the blush in the middle of the highlight and the contour, and I'm using Morphe's C100 tapered blush brush. Now that the face is done, let's move on to the eyes. I'm going to start off by filling in my eyebrows with this NYX eyebrow gel in espresso, and I am using the NYX dual angled spoolie brush. I like to outline my eyebrows first and then I fill in the tail part of it. I've actually stopped filling in the front of my eyebrows just because I want that natural effect on it. So whatever's left on my brush, that's what I put on there, which is barely nothing. So you guys probably know this already. I've been using the LA Girls HD primer on my eyelids to bring warmth back into my eyes. And as a transition shade, I'm using Rule by MAC. I'm actually going to be using the NYX Suede palette. And for the crease color, I'm using the number 8 with this Morphe tapered brush. For the lid color, I'm using number 3 eyeshadow from the palette with this Sugar Liquid by Eye Candy Cosmetics. And I'm pretty much going to draw out a fake eyelid since I don't have any. And for the outer corner, I'm using the eyeshadow number 6. And I'm actually using this cardboard. I know most of you use tape, but this is what I got. And I'm just using this to get a very sharp cat eye effect, like that. And I'm just redefining my crease with a pencil brush and the number 6 eyeshadow. So we're going to be winging it today, as you can see, and I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I usually start off from the outside going in, and I just feel like I have more control this way. And before moving in closer to my tear duct, I make sure I am satisfied with the outer part of it, if that makes sense. And for the inner part, I am not going too thick just because I just need it to darken that lash line for my false lashes. Next, I am using Tarte's Camera Lights Lashes eyeliner on my waterline. Then I'm taking a smudge brush and the number 7 from the Suede palette, and I'm applying that on my lower lash line. Next, I like to curl my real lashes, and then I'm applying this Lights Camera Splashes mascara, so my real ones will blend better with the false lashes. And to complete the eyes, I am using Roxanne Mink by FLUTTER lashes. And as you can see, by defining my crease line, it gave me the illusion that I have a deep set, which I don't. So fun. And this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I like to. I'm using Gold Digger from Artist Couture to highlight my tear duct. And ta-da! And moving on to the hair, I made sure that I had dirty hair. I know it sounds gross, but don't worry. I have a solution for that. I actually use a dry shampoo, which is from MORACCANOIL, and this is their dark toned. I just feel like dirty hair, you can pretty much do anything with it. When you curl it, you don't have to put too much hairspray because it will stay. And here, as you can see, it turned white, and what I like to do is to just leave it for a couple minutes so the powder part of it kind of soaks it, and then that's when I scrub it away. And after you scrub it in, there's still going to be a little bit of that powder, but don't worry, I promise you it will go away. And here I'm just straightening up my hair because it's a little wavy, and I got this flat iron from Sally Beauty a long time ago. To complete my look, I am just adding a few clip-in extensions, and this one's from Luxury for Princess, and it's 24-inch in the shade 1B. I do about subsections, and wherever I'm placing the clip, I grab a piece of hair, and that's the part I tease. So when I clip in the extensions, it's secure. I mean, even if you don't, the clips are still secure, no matter what. So just for extra protection. And the last thing I do is wipe off any excess oil on my lips. Then I go into my lipstick, and this one is Truffle Liquid Matte Lipstick by Dose of Colors. I really like having light lips with really glammed eyes. I think it just completes the look. So this is the before and after. That's it for the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys learned something. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave me a comment for any requests and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Bye!